to this short video about the USDA National Institute of Food and Agriculture's AFRI A1712 program, which is called Rapid Response to Weather Events Across Food and Agricultural Systems. In this video, we will highlight information about this program priority area. We also encourage applicants to view our other videos about A1712 and to check out our webpage for more information and resources. The purpose of the A1712 program is to rapidly deploy strategies and fill knowledge and information gaps during and after weather events and disasters. It is intended to focus on our food and agricultural supply chains and all the people who support them. We intend to support projects that buffer disaster impacts and ensure availability of safe, nutritious, and affordable food for everyone. Projects must directly address effects associated with a recent weather event or a disaster. Applicants must justify the urgency of their situation and articulate their specific, unique, and individualized needs for funding. In that vein, we recognize that no two weather events are the same, nor are their impacts. Applicant eligibility is not tied to disaster declarations. In some cases, getting an actual declaration can take weeks and even months. USDA NIFA will not monitor weather events and disasters or announce an open call for submissions. Instead, we encourage applicants to use data from the National Weather Service, the National Integrated Heat Health Information System, USDA agencies, state or federal emergency management agencies, and even local partners to justify a direct need for a rapid response activity or activities and to inform their project narratives. It is our intent to fund projects that provide solutions that can be rapidly adopted and measured. We anticipate a variety of innovative approaches to extension projects and integrated extension and research projects that may include but are not limited to things like trainings and exercises, communication strategies, tools and technologies, management strategies, and logistics. We encourage applicants to check out the AFRI Foundational and Applied Science Request for Applications for more information about this program priority area. Regarding project design, we encourage applicants to have well-developed extension and/or outreach activities that are incorporated throughout their projects. Reaching end users is a critical component of A1712. Therefore, applicants must be able to provide a clear strategic approach to reaching them. A1712 accepts extension and integrated extension and research proposals. Therefore, every proposal submitted to this program must have an extension component. So what exactly is an extension activity? NIFA defines an extension activity as an act or a process that delivers science-based knowledge in informal educational programs to people, enabling them to make practical decisions. Extension activities may include curricula, fact sheets, or other resource development, workshops, program series, or field days. Activities like train the trainer trainings or capacity building. Facilitation efforts like roundtable discussions. And then a multitude of communication campaigns that may include print, social media, television, and radio. These are just a few examples. However, extension activities are endless. To put it simply, extension activities are outreach efforts that support knowledge sharing. Applications submitted to A1712 must convey the project team's plans to facilitate knowledge sharing by making extension activities a foundation of the proposed project. The project types for A1712 are either extension or integrated extension and research projects. The grant types for this program include standard grants and strengthening standard grants. Phase grants are the food and agricultural science enhancement grants. We provide more details about project types and grant types in our other videos, and we encourage applicants to view those for more information. A1712 seeks project applications that focus on critical and urgent solutions in rapid response to disaster impacts on the nation's food and agricultural systems. That clearly describe short-term deliverables within 3 months of receiving the award. As a rapid response program, we want products available to end users and clearly define the geographic scope of the project as related to the weather-related event or disaster. This program has 3 emphasis areas. Project applications must address one or more of the following emphasis areas: agroecosystem resilience, food safety, nutrition security, and agricultural commodity security, and health, well-being, and safety. For more information, contact our team or visit the A1712 webpage. We also encourage applicants to view our other videos about A1712. This concludes our introductory video about the AFRI Rapid Response to Weather Events Across Food and Agricultural Systems program. Thanks for watching.